and welcome to a new video for Grade 9 Physics. The topic we will be studying is energy, and this video will be on renewable and non-renewable energy sources. Why do we need energy? We need energy to power our vehicles, to power machines and factories. We need energy for lighting, heating, cooking, and we need energy to power appliances such as phones, laptops, and televisions. Where do we get this energy from? There are many different sources of energy that are available. These sources are fossil fuels, wood and bagasse, the sun, the wind, waves, geothermal energy, falling water, and biogas. Sources currently being used in Mauritius include fossil fuels, wood, bagasse, solar energy, wind energy, and energy from falling water. Of this list, fossil fuels are the main source of energy used in the world as well as in Mauritius. So what are fossil fuels? Fossil fuels are formed by organic matter that have been buried deep within the earth and that have decomposed over millions of years. The three types of fossil fuels are coal, oil, and natural gas. These are extracted from underground to be used as energy sources. However, since fossil fuels require millions of years to form, once the world's reserves of fossil fuels are used up, they will not be replenished. Fossil fuels are thus called non-renewable energy sources. Energy sources can be classified as non-renewable and renewable. A non-renewable energy source is one that cannot be replaced or replenished after it has been used. Example, fossil fuels. A renewable energy source is one that can be replaced or replenished naturally after it has been used. Example, we have the sun, the wind, falling water, biogas, geothermal energy, waves and tides. Let us now see how electricity is produced using fossil fuels. Electricity is produced using oil and coal in power plants. The figure shows the main parts of a power plant using fossil fuel. Coal or oil is fed into a furnace where the fuel is burnt to produce heat. The heat is directed to a boiler where water is turned into steam. The steam at high pressure travels through pipes and is used to turn a steam turbine. The turbine in turn turns a generator which produces electricity. The electricity is then directed to power lines for distribution. Here is a block diagram representing the parts of the power plant. Oil or coal is burnt producing heat. The heat is used to boil water, producing high pressure steam which turns a turbine. The turbine turns a generator which produces electricity. During this process of making electricity, energy is converted to different forms. Recall that fossil fuels store chemical energy and moving bodies possess kinetic energy. The energy conversions that occur in the power plant are chemical energy from the fuel is converted to heat energy. The heat energy is converted into kinetic energy of the steam, turbine, and generator. The kinetic energy is then converted to electrical energy. Production of electricity using fossil fuels has negative impacts on the environment. When the fuel is burnt, toxic gases are released in large amounts in the atmosphere. Thus, burning wood and fossil fuels pollute the environment. Gases such as carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, and sulfur dioxide are released. These gases are harmful to our health. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas and contributes to global warming. Let us now see how electricity is produced using falling water. Electricity is produced using falling water in a hydroelectric power plant. A hydroelectric power plant consists of a dam, which is built to obstruct the flow of a river such that a lake or reservoir is formed. The water in the reservoir is then allowed to fall down to a turbine. The falling water turns the turbine, which turns a generator, which produces electricity. Thus, the basic principle of a hydroelectric power plant is: water falls from a height. The water turns a turbine and a generator, and the generator produces electricity. The main energy conversions that occur in the hydroelectric power plant are gravitational potential energy of water is converted to kinetic energy of the turbine and generator, and the kinetic energy is converted to electrical energy. Looking at the diagram for the hydroelectric power plant again, note that there are no emissions of harmful gases. A hydroelectric power plant is non-polluting. The advantages of a hydroelectric power plant can be summarized as follows. It is a non-polluting energy source. It is a renewable energy source. The disadvantages of a hydroelectric power plant include building a dam that blocks river flow can destroy the habitats of aquatic animals. In periods of drought, electricity production will be affected. The sun can also be used as an energy source. Solar panels shown in the picture are used to convert energy from the sun into electrical energy. Solar panels contain solar cells that convert light energy from the sun into electrical energy. The advantages of solar energy include: it is non-polluting. There is no emission of harmful gases when producing electricity using solar power. Solar energy is renewable. Once the solar panels are installed, it is a free source of energy. The disadvantages of using solar energy include: the initial cost of installation may be high, and solar cells are not efficient during cloudy weather where sunlight is not available. The wind can also be used as an energy source. Wind turbines are used to convert energy from the wind into electrical energy. The energy conversion that occurs in a wind turbine is kinetic energy from the wind is converted into electrical energy in the generator. Similar to solar energy, wind energy has the following advantages. It is non-polluting. There is no emission of harmful gases. Once the wind turbine is installed, it is a free source of energy, and it is a renewable energy source. The disadvantages of using wind energy include: the initial cost of installation may be high, and the amount of energy produced depends on weather and how much wind is available. Let us now briefly look at a few other renewable energy sources. Geothermal energy is heat energy from within the earth. This heat is used for heating buildings and to produce electricity. Geothermal energy is renewable. Waves in oceans can be used to drive turbines and generators to produce electricity. Wave energy is renewable and non-polluting. Biogas is a fuel produced by the decomposition of organic waste. Biogas is a renewable energy source, but it can be polluting since carbon dioxide gas is produced. So let us summarize what we have learned in this video. We need energy for lighting, heating, cooking, and to power vehicles, machines, and appliances. Energy sources can be classified as renewable or non-renewable. A renewable energy source is one that is naturally replenished with time and will always be available. A non-renewable energy source is one that is not naturally replenished with time and will eventually run out. Fossil fuels are currently the main energy source used in Mauritius and in the rest of the world. Fossil fuels are easily distributed all over the world, but they are polluting and non-renewable. The following table summarizes the energy sources discussed in the video. Fossil fuels are non-renewable and polluting. Wood and bagasse are renewable, but they are polluting. Falling water or hydroelectricity, energy from the sun and wind, geothermal energy, and energy from waves are all renewable and non-polluting. And finally, biogas is a renewable energy source, but it is polluting. We hope you have enjoyed this lesson. Until we meet again, goodbye.